What's good, H-Town? The Houston Texans are cooking up something massive. From a local prospect turning heads before the draft to Wyatt Teller's explosive culture shift on the offensive line, everything is changing. Plus, the franchise just revealed a bold new draft strategy that has the rest of the league absolutely terrified. You do not want to miss this breakdown. Smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell right now, and let's talk some deep Texans football.
Caleb Douglas is now stepping into the light for the Houston Texans as the local star wide receiver prepares for a big visit this April. Man, if you bleed battle red and deep steel blue, this is the kind of homegrown story that gets you very hyped up. Douglas, a fast prospect straight out of Texas Tech, is a true Houston area native. He knows what this great city is all about. He knows the gritty culture of the 713, and now he is getting a real shot to prove he belongs on our roster. Reports say that he will be making an official visit to the facility on April 6th, which is a massive chance for both him and the front office. But that is not all, folks. The team also invited him to join in the exclusive local prospect scout day right before the draft kicks off. This means the coaching staff is going to get a very direct inside look at what he brings to the gridiron. When you view his tape at Texas Tech, you see a kid who plays with pure grit and endless energy. That is exactly the kind of swagger we need injecting into our offensive playbook. Having local talent is never just a great PR stunt. It brings a specific level of passion because they are defending their own backyard. You can bet that when Douglas steps onto that practice field during the scout day, he is going to leave every single ounce of sweat out there. The Texans are clearly doing their homework this offseason. They are turning over every single stone to find hidden gems who can elevate this franchise to title status. Douglas has the speed, the reliable hands, and the football smarts that translates very well to the pro level. It's not easy making the huge leap from college to the NFL, but having that hometown support system gives him a unique edge. We have seen local kids come into this league and become absolute legends for their city. Our scouts are closely viewing his route running, his ability to create space, and his performance under intense pressure. This April scout session is a critical make or break moment for his draft stock. If he dominates the drills and impresses the coaching staff, we might just hear his name called by our franchise. Bringing in a Texas Tech product who already loves Houston is a smart recipe for pure success. Fans are talking loudly about the distinct chance of adding him to our crowded wide receiver room. It adds great depth, creates fierce battles during training camp, and totally pushes everyone else to be much better.
Texans family, if you are hyped to see a hometown kid like Caleb Douglas potentially join the squad, do me a huge favor and smash that like button right now. It really helps the channel grow in the algorithm.
Wyatt Teller is already setting the tone for the Houston Texans by opening up about his shift back to left guard. When we signed this guy, we knew we were getting an absolute mauler in the trenches, but hearing him talk about his deep role in the new tactical playbook is just music to our ears. Teller is not just here to collect a check, he is here to totally transform the entire culture of our offensive line. For years, we have been looking for that nasty, physical edge up front, and Teller brings exactly that vibe to the field. Moving back to left guard is a big deal for his career, and he spoke candidly about how this adapts to the updated 2026 scheme. The coaches have a very clear vision for how they want to run the rock, and having a veteran like him anchoring that left side changes everything. It is about pure dominance at the point of attack. Teller explained that the transition requires flipping his footwork and muscle memory, but his elite talent makes it look easy. His arrival promises to bring a brand new level of violence and sheer physicality to the blocking game. We're talking about opening up massive lanes for the running backs and keeping the quarterback upright when the pocket collapses. That culture shift is contagious, man. When you have a guy who finishes his blocks and puts defenders in the dirt on every single snap, the younger players can't help but match that exact same intense energy. The offensive line is the beating heart of any good team, and Houston is finally building a unit that will strike fear into the hearts of rival defenses. Listening to Teller break down the tactical nuances of the 2026 scheme proves that he is a brilliant student of the game. He understands leverage, angles, and how to outsmart the guy lining up across from him. This is not just a minor roster tweak. This is a huge identity change for the franchise. We are no longer the team that gets pushed around in the fourth quarter. With Teller leading the charge at left guard, we are going to be the ones doing the heavy pushing. Fans in H-Town should be thrilled about what this means for our offense moving forward. We have the weapons outside, but it all starts up front in the mud. Wyatt Teller is ready to pave the way to victory for our squad, and his bold leadership will define our new aggressive era. Buckle up, Texans family, because the trenches just got nasty, and we are ready to absolutely dominate the whole league with our massive guys.
What do y'all think about Wyatt Teller bringing that nasty energy back to left guard? Drop a comment down below and let me know if you believe our offensive line is finally top tier. David Montgomery is the main reason why the Houston Texans are totally changing our draft strategy for the 2026 season. After making massive moves in free agency to secure heavy hitters like him and veteran guard Wyatt Teller, the front office is no longer operating under extreme pressure. This is a monumental shift in how we approach the board, and it is exactly what elite franchises do to stay on top. In the past, we were forced into a desperate corner, reaching for specific positions because our roster had glaring holes that needed immediate fixes. That desperation often leads to bad decisions and missed opportunities on generational talent. But not anymore, H-Town. By fixing the running game with Montgomery and solidifying the offensive line with Teller, the franchise now has the ultimate freedom to just select the best overall player available when we are on the clock. This flexibility is the holy grail of team building in the modern NFL. It means if a top-tier defender unexpectedly falls to our pick, we can snag him without worrying about ignoring the offense. If a dynamic playmaker drops, we take him without thinking twice. The best player available approach guarantees that we are adding pure value to the locker room instead of just plugging a leaky ship. Montgomery played a massive role in setting up the draft board to be a playground for the Texans rather than a stressful panic test. The vibe around the facility is completely different now. The scouts can relax and focus entirely on player grades, knowing we do not have to overdraft a guy just to fill a starting spot for week 1. This takes immense pressure off the rookie class too. They will come in and learn from proven veterans instead of being forced to be instant saviors for a struggling team. Our culture is strong, our veteran core is set, and now the draft is just about getting richer in talent. We are talking about building a true dynasty that can compete for the Lombardi Trophy year after year. Montgomery brings the juice in the backfield, Teller brings the violence up front, and the 2026 draft class will bring the spark that pushes us over the edge. Houston is playing chess while the rest of the league is still playing checkers, my friends. Management has given this team the luxury of pure choices, and that makes us the most dangerous team heading into draft night. We hold all the cards, we dictate the pace, and we are ready to shock the world when we finally send that magic card up to the podium. Get ready, because the future of Texans football is bright. These three developments are perfectly intertwined and show a massive upgrade in how this franchise operates. Caleb Douglas visiting shows our commitment to discovering high-ceiling local prospects. Wyatt Teller's shift to left guard ensures that the trenches are locked down with pure violence. Because of elite veterans like him and David Montgomery, the front office can execute a best player available draft strategy, which could easily be a guy like Douglas falling to the right spot. It is an absolute masterclass in offseason management. Texans family, we are looking at a master plan coming together right before our eyes. The roster is stacked, the draft strategy is flawless, and the culture is grittier than ever. What do you think about Wyatt Teller playing left guard? And would you want to see hometown kid Caleb Douglas wearing battle red? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update, and go Texans!